Hi, this is Father Andrew Ritchie, and you're listening to Catholic Inspiration, a podcast from my website at studyprayserve.com. These homilies and presentations form part of my ministry as a Catholic priest of the Diocese of Superior, and now I invite you to open your heart to some Catholic inspiration. The Gospel readings in this fourth week of Advent are so beautiful. They are the build-up to the birth of the Christ child. And you just look back the last couple of days. So a couple of days ago, we had the interchange between Gabriel, the angel, and Mary, announcing what's going to happen. And Mary says, yes, let it be done. And then yesterday, we have this exchange between Mary and Elizabeth, these two pregnant women, by God's grace, and it's their babies that are talking to each other. Baby John the Baptist in the womb leaps for joy. And then Elizabeth cries out, "Blessed are you among women." It's in this encounter of the angel's announcement. Then she goes to see Elizabeth. And then in this proclamation and how even the baby John the Baptist recognizes Jesus, Mary breaks forth in this song of praise, this beautiful song of praise. It is a glorious proclamation of how God's might breaks into the world and turns the fortunes up and casts out what doesn't belong. It is a testament to the way God continues to break into our world, transform our lives, bring healing, bring life, and bring hope. It sets the stage for what's going to happen in these next couple of daily masses, and of course, as we prepare for Christmas. The interesting thing about that reading, the gospel proclamation of Mary's song of praise, the Magnificat, is often said in Latin, is that the focus goes to God. It's what God is doing. It's how God is working. It's how God is changing things. It's how God's grace is bringing life into our world. But the focus, and this is true to our whole understanding of Mary. She keeps pointing to God. She keeps pointing to her Son. She keeps pointing to God's grace. Mary is a witness. She's an example, and she shows us how to live our life by continuing to orient and keep focused on Jesus. My soul proclaims the greatness of the Lord. It is this enormous compass line that just says, go this way, follow this path. Mary keeps pointing the attention and the direction to God. That's our takeaway today. That in our lives, we take that spiritual compass and make sure it's pointed right towards Jesus. That as we prepare in these last few days at Christmas, that we've swept clean our hearts for Jesus. That in the sacrament we're about to receive, that we open our hearts and say, Lord, fill me with your grace, so that Jesus, body and blood, soul and divinity, can be with us in Holy Communion, in our daily prayers, in our exchanges with others, in the words that we say, in the things that we do. My soul proclaims the greatness of the Lord. That when people see us, they see that proclamation lived out. That when people encounter us, they see, like Mary, our lives point others to Jesus. That like Mary, we can hang in there when it's tough. For remember, this is a woman who will go through all sorts of profound sorrow. And she will still say, my soul proclaims the greatness of the Lord. She will hang in there at the cross of Christ. She will be there when he's mocked and ridiculed and abandoned and rejected. My soul proclaims the greatness of the Lord. That this song of praise that Mary says is not just when life is good. It will be there in the ups and downs, highs and lows. That her life, configured to God, directs her words and actions. That she can say that song of praise, not just when things are smooth sailing, but when it's rocky and rough. We can too. So whatever we're facing in this Christmas, whatever's going on in our lives, can we, like Mary, say, my soul proclaims the greatness of the Lord? And that each and every day, whether we rise, whether we fall, we just get back up and look at Jesus. That as Mary kept him front and center and pointed others to the Christ, we will too. God bless you all. This is Father Andrew Ritchie, a Catholic priest for the Diocese of Superior. If you find these podcasts and presentations at all helpful, please feel free to share them with your friends, family, and loved ones. For more information, homilies, and talks, you can find me at studyprayserve.com or on iTunes at Catholic Inspiration.